Hi, this is Scott with CrossBikeReview.com. We're here at Interbike 2015. With me is Patricia Yanez with Carbon Pro Sports. Patricia, thanks for calling up.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
So, tell us about Carbon Pro Sports.
Well, Carbon Pro Sports, it's an all-American made line of care. I would like to say more care than maintenance for bicycles, for high-end bicycles more. It's completely biodegradable, eco-friendly, all made in the U.S. And it was created to protect carbon fiber bicycles from the factors that can damage carbon. So you see, my background is in cosmetics, and I was in the manufacturing industry. So I had a lot of interaction with everything that had to do with active ingredients.
Right.
So I'm very familiar what's in a regular cleaner or a regular degreaser.
Right, you were dealing with a chemist, what you were telling me earlier.
Yes, I was dealing with a chemist. So I am very familiar with everything that has to do in a degreaser. Most degreasers and most cleaners, when you find in the industry, all you could find was salt-based and solvent-based products. So basically, this is not a good thing for a bicycle. It's not a good thing for the frame. It's not a good thing for the coating, for the colors. So I wanted to set out and do something better for my bikes and other people's bikes. I wanted to create a product that not only would clean and lube, but also would protect and prolong the beauty and the functionality of a bicycle. Another key point is that we needed to be completely eco-friendly, biodegradable, safe to the user, safe to the bicycle. So that's how Carbon Pro Sports was born.
So this will actually extend the life of your carbon fiber frame.
Yes, actually will extend the life and the beauty. We would like to think so. I mean, I don't want to be crazy and pretend that, you know, if you get in an accident or you crash your bike, you.
I
mean,
mean,
will.
I mean, because the over time the carbon fiber will delaminate or degrade with exposure to UV light or the elements of water. Water gets in there, it'll cause the fabrics to delaminate, and then you have bad things happen to your frame. So yeah, so you got a whole line here. You even have a little starter kit. So let's start here. You have the Combo Ultimate Heavy Duty.
Well, actually, I would like to start over there. And I can tell you something very important that you said and you mentioned. When you have a carbon fiber bicycle, basically carbon fiber is a very strong material, but it's also more susceptible to damage than aluminum, let's say. It's basically interlaced fibers with a resin and a coating, and then paint and stickers and whatnot. What happens is, especially in higher end bicycles, that laminate, that coating gets lighter and lighter because you want the bicycle to be lighter and lighter.
Right.
So what happens, you skimp on paint, and it makes the bike more susceptible to damage. So those are the crazy stories that you see when people are riding their bike, the fork breaks and people, fall on their faces. And it's because something happened to those fibers, over time, and it breaks. It's something that actually breaks. So what we set out to do is we wanted to set out to create a product line that would protect those fibers from breaking, and it would extend not only the functionality, the durability, and the beauty of the bicycle, because when you're protecting also the colors, you're protecting the beauty bikes. You can see here, how important that is.
Right.
So basically we have a complete line of product with 9 products. We have a basic bicycle cleaners, which we don't have here, which is a sudsy bicycle cleaner, bike wash that you use water and you rinse, you spray. All of our products use very little water. We are all about conservation of water. It's a very it's a diminishing resource, and we want to make sure that we protect that. And at the same time, it's a corrosive agent. Water is very corrosive. You don't want a lot of water on your bike. So we have the bicycle cleaner and we have the heavy duty cleaner, which is a sudsy degreaser as well to clean the entire bike. And then we have what we call our specialty products, which is what we have here.
All right.
And we have this product, which is very particular. It's called a dry wash or dry shine. And it's a product that all you need to clean your bike, it's the product and maybe a clean cloth. We like to use a microfiber cloth because it actually works best. And all you gotta do, Scott, is just spray and wipe off. It would clean your bike immediately like you have no idea. I mean, I wish I could have a bike here to clean. I'm a crazy bike cleaner. It actually encapsulates the dirt and removes it, so you're not smearing the dirt around. And it will, for between washes, it's a perfect product because let's say you ride every day or every other day, you can just spray it before you ride or after you ride. Your bicycle will remain clean until you actually use these other cleaners and you go and then you have to clean your chain, and that's what we have, our chain cleaner. Our chain cleaner is a very potent degreaser. It's completely bioenzymatic. Bioenzymatic means that it goes back into the environment within 24 hours. So it is extremely safe. Exactly, yeah.
24 hours.
24 hours, yeah. So not only is a green product, it's a bioenzymatic product. It works unbelievably. I have compared it to this very strong corrosive degreasers that will leave your chain like,
Right.
yeah, it does get the work done. I'm a girl. I don't like to get too dirty. You don't really need to use a brush to use that. All you need to do is to spray it on your chain and your links and your metal components, and just let it sit for a few minutes, and then you can just rinse with a clear coat of water, and that's the end of it. You don't even need to dry it. And then what we have is we have 4 different loops. We have 2 dry loops for dry conditions and 2 wet loops for wet conditions. The difference between the two, it's the densities. We have 2 very light, which are, you can barely feel them. It's for like everyday application, for people that like to, before you ride, you can just apply. It's very, very light. They would stay put, they would not budge. And then we have 2 heavier density loops, which is the medium density dry loop and the heavy duty wet loop. This is for extreme wet conditions, like where there's a lot of water present or snow or salt. It's perfect for that.
So this is more of a winter commuter bike kind of thing.
Yes.
And she before we started this, she actually showed me the lube.
Yes.
That was kind of unusual to actually see usually, and so I'm gonna see if I can do this without destroying the table.
Yeah.
Joe to come up there like that, and just so gently. You can see that it looks like a gel almost kind of thing. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that's a love or hate kind of lube. Luckily, a lot of people love it, and it's an excellent lube. It would stay put, it would not budge, and then just to remove it, all you need to do is just use your chain cleaner.
Now, do you have to have a perfectly clean and dry chain to apply that?
Yes, you do. But that's pretty much the application that you want with any type of lube, unless you're using the same lube.
Right.
And that's what we say, like especially for the light lubes, the light versions of the dry or the wet. If you're using it every day, we don't expect you to clean the chain. You can just apply it on top. It will be a reapplication and would extend the duration of the product in the bike. And then to finish the whole process, we have our Ultra Shine and Protectant. This is a beautiful product. I mean, I would like for you to smell them. They smell like our polishers and cleaners. They all smell very good. But it's not only. This is a very nice product. It has no waxes or silicones. It's very fresh and very nice.
That smells like lotion.
Well,
like some type of. I'm serious, Joe. This smells or like Head and Shoulders or something like that. Some type of shampoo that you're.
I'm a girl after all, right? So yeah, it had to look good. It had to smell good. And more importantly, it had to work good. But this is a beautiful product. It's a product that you want to apply after you do one of these major cleanings. After you go and you clean the chain and you relube and whatnot, because really it will protect. It has an extra dose of UV protection, anti-corrosion protection. It will deflect, the UV rays, and it will deflect the UV rays, and it will deflect the sweating, the dripping when you drink sports drinks and whatnot. And it's also scratch protective. That's why we call it protective. Now, like I said before, we don't pretend that if you fall and you crack your bike, it's gonna help.
Right.
But actually, when you ride on the road, you get a lot of debris jumps at you.
Right. Yeah.
It would actually, to an extent, protect from those little rocks to scratch, because that scratch is all it takes really for the water to start penetrating and the carbon to be damaged. So, and last but not least, we have our starter kit. This is what we call our starter/travel kit. It's in a size that you can actually take on the go. It has the dry wash, the dry shine. It has a chain cleaner and 2 loops, also together with the little microfiber cloth and the carry-on bag, so you can take it anywhere you go and keep your bike protected at all times.
That's awesome. And what are these retail for? What is something, this heavy lube? I'm really interested in this because it's for cyclocross season.
Okay, yes, absolutely, very good. We actually carry these in different sizes. We have them in 2 ounces, and we have them, like you can see here, it's in 2 ounces. So we have them in 2 ounces, and we have them in 4 ounces. So the 4 ounce retails for about $8.99. The 2 ounce for $6.99. and the retail price of this product is $12.99.
Only $9 for this?
Yes, only $9 for that. We needed to make sure that not only we use the best ingredients, that the product worked really well, but that we're very competitive. We know we're the new kid in town, so we needed to step it up.
Oh yeah, that's a great price point.
Yes.
And you know, so how many applications is in this one?
Well, that's another thing. I mean, especially with this type of products and these loops, especially the heavy and the medium density loops, you get a lot of applications. It depends. It all depends on how much you ride and how much you like to clean your bike.
Right.
But it will last a long time. Actually, this is a very, you know, you can use this loop. It's for a lot of friction. It would withstand hundreds of miles.
So. Would you say, so this is more of a winter ice salty type of lube.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that this one is more of a rain?
Well, actually, the more rain will be this one. These are the two wet loops. This is the dry loop. This will be more for deflecting debris and not attracting dirt and dust. So for dry riding conditions, or maybe actually mountain biking when there's a lot of debris or dust. The outdoor demo would have been perfect for this one.
Oh yeah.
With all the sand.
It's a sandstorm out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Were you out there? Did you go?
Next year. Next year we'll make sure that we have a booth there to, you know, to do
do your thing.
Yeah.
All right,
To
awesome.
make sure that we take you,
And what about what are the prices on the
$12.99.
$12.99?
And we make sure the other ones, which are 16 ounces, we make sure that we kept them at $12.99.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, that sounds great. I can hardly wait to try those out in the snow,
Yes.
this in the wet, and it's pretty
Those
dusty.
are the dry loops, yes.
In the dust.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much
No,
for coming.
Scott, thank you for having me. It's my
No
pleasure.
problem.
Thank
Say
you.
goodbye to everybody. See you
Bye,
guys later.
everybody. See you soon.
Bye.
And make sure you can find all of the information on Carbon Pro Sports, carbonpro-sports.com.
All right.
All right?